It's time for Ascension River District Hospital's coverage of East China High School sports. CTV and Ascension River District Hospital bring you today's game along with support from North Star Bank, St. Clair Chevy Buick GMC, Ace Hardware, and La Mache, the Murphy Inn, and St. Clair Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we will be watching the St. Clair High School lacrosse game against Bishop Foley. Here are a few words from our sponsors.
I'm Dr. Lee Batcheldor, Chief Medical Officer for Ascension River District Hospital. I'm speaking to you on behalf of the hundreds of outstanding physicians, associates, and volunteers who provide personalized, compassionate, high-quality health care at our beautiful hospital on South River Road. We've been proudly serving this community for more than 50 years. Even more important, we plan to continue serving this community for a long time to come. Always remember that we are here when you need us, 24 hours a day, right here, right now, today, and in the future. During the coronavirus pandemic we are currently living through, Ascension River District Hospital, our associates, and the Ascension Michigan family in large are appreciative of the opportunity to sponsor our local sports teams and the live presentation of these events by CTV Cable Channel 6.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Hilton. I am joined today by another lifelong friend, Colton Fettner. How are we doing today, Colton?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Josh. Much appreciated.
So today we got a little game between St. Clair and Bishop Foley. Bishop Foley appears to be a combined team from many schools, including Bishop Foley Catholic, Clawson, and Lutheran North. Aiden Gedke with the opening face-off win. Looks like he's going to shoot. That's going to be a miss. So it looks like Aiden Gedke's going to take the dodge down the right alley. He shoots. Good save by the goalie. It's going to be scooped up, clear by Bishop Foley. Looks like he's going to pass it over to his right side, deep hole. Pressure was set in by St. Clair, forcing a bad pass, and St. Clair recovers the ball. Ooh, pass just over Charlie Goodme's head.
Looks like we got number 2, Jack Hopkins, here with the ball. Now, Josh, it's going to be a pretty hot day out. It's about 80 degrees. It's always going to be 15 to 20 degrees hotter on this turf, so hopefully these kids are hydrated today.
I agree with that. That turf is always pretty mean down there when the heat's on, for sure.
You know, that's the last thing we want to see is any cramps, any injuries, anything like that.
We don't want to see anything related to that. Certainly not today.
Looks like Bishop Foley here with the ball. Couple spin moves. Nice pass. Looks like he's eyeballing his options here. Passes it back. Number 7 gets the ball here. Jack Summers. We got the ball at X.
Looks like going to be a pass thrown over by Jim Leahy. Mike Rancilio with the scoop. He's going to pass it down to Cal Hiller. That pass is just going to be a little too low for Cal to scoop up. Out of bounds turnover. Bishop Foley's ball.
Kind of seems like so far an even matchup, you know. Both teams trying to get a good feel for each other, you know.
I agree. You got to feel it out early in the process. Both teams have had their share of turnovers already.
You know, a little sloppy at times, but it's the start of the game.
We can mark another turnover for St. Clair
right there. Let him
ease
into it, you know.
He certainly had more time than he thought to throw that pass.
.36 with the ball here. He gives a nice pass.
Was looking like a nice little clear for Bishop Foley. Then For some reason, they just turned it over. Now, Record's going to throw the ball, attempt to throw the ball to Duncan McLeod, but it's going to be broken up by attackman on Bishop Foley.
We got a
There's
battle
going to be a
going
little
on
bit
there.
of a scrum right here. Looks like a bit of a putt-putt game with everyone trying to tap that ball.
Yeah, you could say they're weed whipping, right? Is what you were calling it?
We could say weed whipping.
Surveying the field here. Number 7, that's Jack Summers. Heard that name a lot already tonight. As he comes off the field. It's a sophomore out of
Looks like it's going to be a good stop by St. Clair on defense, and a bit struggle to pick up that ball. Bit of a scrum here. Drake Erickson with the breakaway. Running upfield.
27's coming up on him. John Roy.
He's going to be caught.
And he goes down.
I think they're going to definitely throw a flag on that. He was definitely pushed from behind or even tripped, I would say.
Think so.
Yeah, so this is going to be good position offensively.
Well, explain to the
St.
folks
Clair.
at home, what's going to happen after this flag.
So after this flag, there's going to be a man up for St. Clair, man down for Bishop Foley. So they're going to be playing a little 6-on-5 lacrosse. We see it all the time in hockey with power plays. It's just essentially a man down, but this is going to change the way an offense usually works. In most man-up offenses, you don't want to dodge, as there is an open man that you can get a free shot with if you just move the ball quick enough. Looks like shot just right over the goalie's head by Goodme.
Shot over the head, but they were playing good defense. Everyone was on their man.
But Cal Hiller was back there with the chase. And in lacrosse, when you can get the ball back from a shot if your team chases the ball and is closer to it when the ref blows his whistle. That's not like most sports. Usually when you put the goal from St. Clair's Ethan White, that'll be the first goal of the night. Usually in most sports, though, when you put the ball out of bounds, it's a turnover. This time in lacrosse, it's not always so, as when you shoot the ball, you have the opportunity to chase the shot, get the ball back. This allows for possession shots on fast breaks.
Very knowledgeable today, Josh.
Looks like we're going to get Gedke out on his second face-off of the day. He's going to pass it out to Wall, and that's going to be his second win.
Looks like Dean White was out there on face-off.
Shooting 100% today.
Good scoop. Oh, and he loses it. It's picked up by number 8, Nick Harnedick.
Work the ball through X. Passes it back up to number 2.
Looks like Jab Hopkins got the ball again here. He's working a couple moves.
He attempts a dodge, passes it back down to X, works it through to number 8, Leahy. Passes it up, and it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds for a turnover. It's going to be St. Clair ball. Oh, I stand incorrect. It looks like it could have been a tip then, as it remains Bishop Foley's ball.
That would be number 5, Lorenzo Martinez. Makes a nice pass. That's a good attempt, though. Good attempt by number 2, Jack Hopkins.
St. Clair's looking pretty good defensively. They are playing a bit further out than I would normally suggest a defense plays. But let's see if this pays off for them. With the high pressure out there, it could cause an easy turnover on those who don't want to handle the ball. Looks like 5's going to get a wide open shot. Big save by Lucas Recor. The missed ground ball by number 11. Looks like Peckman's going to attempt to pick up. Going for one again. Looks like we got him.
Yeah, it looks like we got a flag down.
Yeah, flag down on St. Clair.
20's got the ball here.
Recor is going to break up that pass and allow the penalty to start running.
You know, I think Bishop Foley's just taking a little bit longer here to get warmed up, but once they start rolling, they're going to be going.
I agree. This is a close game so far. I mean, we got 5 minutes left in the quarter, and it's a 1-0 game. This is still anyone's game.
Number 7 with the ball here. Makes a nice pass. Oh, and it comes out as he goes to take a shot. A lot of battling for this ball tonight, Josh.
Oh yeah, lots of little scrums, and it seems that neither team can really scoop a ground ball today.
Oh, I would say the ball's been on the ground about 60% of the time tonight. .23 with the ball here. Nice little pass.
Works it back to number 7. Little pass over to 20. It's going to be stick down by Mike Rancilio. He's going to scoop it and try and wheel it up the sideline. He breaks off. He knows when to stop. Pass it up to Ethan White. St. Clair's got a fast break opportunity. And it, sadly, it cannot be converted into a goal. But we got Cal Hiller over in the bottom left.
I'm seeing some fast offense here from St. Clair tonight,
screen.
Josh.
Oh, a little mishap by Goodme. He recovers the ball. And this could expose Foley's defense, but number 4 is got his eyes up and snags that pass. He's looking to help his team score a goal here. Oh, good stop by Duncan McLeod. Oh, and it looks like Erickson has just absolutely turned into a sandwich on that. And it looks like that's going to be Foley's ball with the chase. Good hustle by the goalie.
Passes it back to his goalie. That would be Aiden Hibdon.
Pass up, a little double team action from St. Clair. Juked out, though. Looks like they're going to offensively, Bishop Foley, it looks like they're slowing it down a little bit, giving some time to get subs in and recover.
Get subs in, work the field, really try to get any angle they can here to go against this St. Clair defense.
Yeah, and you were a former two-sport athlete at Siena Heights. You were offensive lineman at Siena Heights as well as a defensive player for the lacrosse team there. So
I sure was,
get a little
Josh.
bit of insight on the St. Clair defense, please.
The St. Clair defense, they're looking really good. I see a lot of guys staying on their man, watching, keeping their hips straight, moving with their feet, not overstepping anything, not looking to give up any spin moves, jukes, anything like that. So they're playing disciplined out there. I think, this could be a really good defense, Josh.
Yeah, and you as a former offensive lineman and defensive player in lacrosse, those two are very similar. As you're basically protecting your goalie in lacrosse.
Yeah, you got that right, Josh. You want to, always you want to be protecting your goal.
Treat
you wanna
him
stay
as
on
your
man.
quarterback.
Exactly. In some circumstances, you may have a zone. You want to stay in that zone. Don't overstep on your teammates. Number 11 for Bishop Foley takes a heck of a hit there.
Hit a little ground ball down there by McLeod. Passes it up to Mikey Rancilio. He's going to wheel it up. That pass is going to be intercepted by number 32, Bishop Foley. He's going to wing it up and
a little bit too high of a pass there.
Cannot catch it. It's number 3. Looks like we're going to see St. Clair call a timeout here. And with that, we will have our first break in the game. We can hear another word from our sponsors.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hear it play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
And we are back from the timeout. About a minute and a half left in the first quarter. It's a nice 75 degrees here out in St. Clair. It appears it's going to be that way for the rest of the night until the game's over. Maybe drop down to 72 right at the end of the game time. But for the most part, it's pretty hot out there, and would you say it's going to be another plus 10 to 15 out on the turf?
Could be 10 to 15, Josh. Could be, I would say maybe with 75 degrees, I'd say about 10 degrees hotter on that turf. So
85 degrees out on that turf, that is getting hot for those men down there. A little spin move action by Peter Vitale.
We got a good battle going on down there. Bishop Foley's going to pick it up.
Yeah, he pulls it away as number 8.
That's number 8.
Passes it over
work back to number 20.
20, Leahy. Moves it up to number 2, Hopkins. It looks like here they're just going to, slow things down. Looks like maybe get a dodge from up top. It's looking like 7 Summers.
Summers, he's had the ball a lot this game.
Yep, he looks like he appears to be their main man offensively, at least.
He gives him a couple spin moves.
Little double team, and it seems he's going to be able to pull it away.
And he's still keeping the ball. He's able to keep the ball here, Josh. Gets knocked over, and 2 flags come down.
It looks like all the refs are not happy with that, and all 3 of them are going to throw their flags at that. I mean, I don't know if that's a decision I agree with, but, that's why we're up here in the booth and not down there wearing stripes.
Talk about Jack Sumner's it is, actually. He had 2 men on him there. He was able to keep that ball. Broke away, and they had to push him down there. Drew 2 flags. He's trying to put in some work here for his team, so.
He clearly has the skill needed to do well offensively for his team. And with that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Now we're going to flip sides. Someone's going to have to defend into the sunlight. Not the best, but we will be back with the game after a few words from our sponsors.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your local Ace Hardware store, and it's located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza in St. Clair. Ace Hardware in St. Clair now features Carhartt clothing, coats, pants, everything Carhartt. And look now, they also have the Big Green Egg, Weber grills, and of course, all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. It's all at Ace Hardware on the west side of the Riverview Plaza in St. Clair.
And we are back. How are we doing today, Colton?
Doing good. Ready to start this second quarter here. I would say definitely a slow first quarter.
Yeah, only 1 goal.
For Bishop Foley down there. They had a lot of high passes. I want to say maybe they only had 1 or 2 shots maybe on the goal there. So hopefully, they've kind of recouped a little bit, understood what they need to do out there, touch base with their coach, and maybe we'll see a little bit of a second quarter here for Bishop Foley.
For both teams.
For both teams, for that matter.
Because we only had
You're
one
right.
goal netted for St. Clair, and it's usually a bit more high scoring. We usually see St. Clair score a bit more in the first quarter than just one. But it appears we're going to have Bishop Foley starting with the ball. St. Clair still has that penalty. It's going to be a man up. Nice shot. It appears he hit his own man down there.
Yeah, Bishop Foley comes up with the ball again.
And it looks like we're going to be even now. That penalty is released. So we're back to the little 6-on-6 lacrosse.
Makes a nice pass to 5 here. Lorenzo Martinez. Surveys the field. Makes a move on St. Clair here.
That's a solid defense, though, by number 2, Reed Wirt.
Looking to make a pass here. Back to number 20.
Leahy.
Back to Hopkins.
And that is
pass there.
going to be a low pass and be a turnover for St. Clair. For Bishop Foley. St. Clair's ball. Excuse me. Ethan White with the ball, running it up the sideline. It looks like he going to get challenged by a couple different individuals from Bishop Foley, but he rolls back to the middle, open field, gets it over. That's a pretty easy clear for Ethan White. Dodge by Colin Zimmer, and he appears just to flip it out to no one in sight. This is going to cause another ground ball scrum. Scooped up and just...
4 throws the ball there. Way over to midfield.
Sends it down.
That was Nolan Matz.
A little scrum again. Picked up by McLeod. He passes it back into traffic to 20. Leahy with the ball. And yet another turnover. Both teams are not being very smart with the ball right now.
I think they just need to calm their nerves down a little bit here, Josh, and, really just get back to their basics here.
Goodme with the ball. Dodges down. A little double, triple team action, and he's going to be able to break free and...
So, we are playing the porking run game for sure?
We have a couple men coming off field there. Back to our goalie here, Aiden Hibden, a junior. '27 here, John Roy. We got another junior. Makes a nice pass to number 5 here, Lorenzo. We've seen him a good amount tonight. Let's see Bishop Foley here really put something together,
Yeah, right now Bishop Foley's running their open set, and
yeah, another
in lacrosse, an open set is when no guys are on crease and everyone's outside around the ring, passing the ball around.
Another turnover there, Josh. That is, 2 times in a row here in this second quarter.
I think we're looking at double-digit turnovers for both teams now, and we're not even done with the first half yet. A little fake out by Zimmer.
Yep, 27 stays on his
man
man
here. Roll
here.
back, and he tries to feed
John
crease.
Roy there.
Looks like he tried to feed 15, Colin McLeod. Picked up by Drake Erickson. With the rollback, double team feeds McLeod. Picked up by Hiller. A little bit of a wild pass. Zimmer is able to stop it, keep it in bounds. Good hustle on his
He's going to be guarded here by 27 John Roy again. Looks like he's got an eyeball for him right now. It's a good spin move there by St. Clair.
A little feed on crease to Gedke, and he just fumbles the ball a little bit there. And another situation where the ball's bouncing around, but number 2 picks it up and is out. Some solid defense played by Goodme. And again, another flag that I don't know the reasoning for.
You know, I think he was on him pretty good there.
I think maybe the ref thought Goodme's stick rode a little too high and went up on his neck, but you know, again, I'm not the ref. I can't make the calls, but I certainly didn't see much up here from the box.
Number 2, Jack Hopkins, comes off the field. Number 11 comes in him for him. That's Miller Augustin.
20, Leahy with the dodge.
You know what, Josh? I've liked Bishop Foley's defense tonight. I think, you know, they're doing pretty well.
I think they are doing pretty well. They've held St. Clair's offense to only 1 goal, and
finally get a shot there by Sumners.
I think both teams are pretty equally matched, to be honest.
I would say so. A lot of good defense tonight, you know, and you know sometimes your best offense is a good defense, Josh. So keep that in mind the remainder of this game.
Agreed. There's a lot of good defense and not a lot of good offense on either teams. There's a lot of I can't tell if the offense is doing poor on both teams or if the defense is just really excelling. But there are certainly a lot of turnovers on both sides of the ball.
Let's hope to see that get cleaned up here in the second half.
Certainly. Looks like we're gonna.
Ball goes back to 23, goes back to Sumners here, number 7. Surveys the field, turns back, takes a safe pass out. It's a good choice.
And they're just, looks like they're working the ball around.
Back to Martinez. Martinez moving
by
up the field,
themselves
trying
a
to
little
make a
time.
move.
Shot, stopped, bounced off a St. Clair defenseman. 8. Harnedek gets his own rebound. Wide open is number 5.
Oh, and there's a good shot there by
he's
number 5.
Gonna net one, and that's
Lorenzo Martinez.
That is going to contribute.
Martinez has been in there. You know, he's been patient here. He's been waiting for his moment.
Certainly.
You know, he gets a good strike right there.
Certainly, and I'm sure he's glad to help contribute to his team's first goal of the night.
It's really good to see that by the sophomore.
Especially tying up the game.
Bishop Foley High number 5, Lorenzo Martinez. I forgot what I was saying.
And it looks like we're going to get the first face-off of the second quarter. It's going to be Gedke out there again. He's got both his wings far, all the way on the end. I think he's going to try and get a clamp and bounce it back. Oh, he wins it forward. Misses the ground ball, however. That's going to result in a loss for... Not quite. Okay, that's actually going to be a win for him. Was very close to a loss. But
that was Dean White, number 10 out there for Bishop Foley. He's a senior.
So it's going to look like the feed from Gedke to Zimmer, and Zimmer wanted to fake him out and dump it to McLeod.
No, that ball was very close to going in.
That ball was bobbling around. I don't think the goalie
very sloppy.
I don't think the goalie had any idea where it was. I don't even have any idea how it got there in that spot, to be honest. But
it could be that heat getting to him, Josh. It really could. You know, this is our first warm day here in quite some time, and you know we've been springtime, 40, 50 degrees. You know, everything's starting to come alive, and that sun, you know, it can take a toll.
For sure, we got the greenery all blooming today, very lush. Bees are out. I would say it's the start of the summer here in St. Clair, Michigan.
Yeah, definitely getting close. It's very, very beautiful up here from the press box.
A little trip up.
Makes a couple good moves here. That's Lorenzo. He's trying to get a repeat from his last outing that he had down here.
He's clearly hungry for more.
He's hungry. He wants more. And I don't blame him. He's open here.
Looks like it's stopped by Zimmer. I'm not sure if he knows there's a man behind him. Now he does, without a doubt.
8 there, getting a couple good whacks in. That's
he's gonna haul it up the field, pass it to Wirt on the crease, and he's gonna snap at it, and the ball's gonna be dropped. Zimmer is tired as he clearly just wheeled it up the whole entire field, and a bit frustrating when you wheel it up the field and your teammates can't score that goal you feed them.
Yeah. That's a long way to go, Josh.
It is a long way.
I don't know if you and I could do that right now.
I couldn't do it.
That's why we're up here in the press box.
I certainly couldn't do it. Yes, sir. A little dodge down the left side alley from Goodme. Left-handed shot just over the cage. Looks like they're going to sub defensively. That might pose a weak spot in their defense. But no. 11 recovers, and he's going. He's going for the fast break.
That's Miller Augustin there. Makes a nice pass.
Looks like Drake Erickson of St. Clair was actually able to stop ball there.
7 goes for a shot. Sumner's out. He gets blocked by the goalie.
You know, that was a really good shot, but so the St. Clair goalie is he's pretty good, and you can't be taking 15-yard shots out on him. A little Cullen McLeod action. The left-handed ripper, and the goalie wins the chase for Bishop Foley.
Let's see what they can do with it here, Josh. We got about 2:25 left here.
St. Clair ride right here.
It's Hopkins here with the ball. Number 2 makes a nice pass over to number 11. Misses.
A little bounce off the plastic of his stick. It's going to be scooped up.
All right, 30 comes in here.
Midair from number 36 to number 36. Mikey Rancilio is just going to... Looked like he was going to wheel it up, but... I think we had a timeout. Not sure who called it.
It's looking like it. We got a tie game here, 1-1. About 2 minutes left.
We have a great game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. And even greater sponsors. So let's take a break and hear a word from them.
North Star Bank, your local community bank serving St. Clair, Sadillac, Huron, and Washtenaw counties. When you need a local community bank for home loans, checking, savings, and other banking needs, North Star Bank is the community bank that you want to deal with. The bank that will take care of all your personal and business needs. North Star Bank has a new mobile application that you can download to make banking even easier. North Star Bank, guiding the way. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to finish up the first half with 2 minutes. Now it looks like it's going to be St. Clair's ball. They're going to need to clear the ball. They're going to have about 2 minutes to work the ball around and score offensively. Let's see if they can do it. Brought to the offense by Mike Rancilio. Ethan White moves it around.
24 with the cover here.
Quickly with the feed, but stick it down by number 4 on defense. There's going to be a little 2-on-2 ground ball fight up here. Pulled away by Aiden Gedke. Fumbles it a little bit, but he's going to have that ground ball scooped up. And we got about a minute and a half left in this half. Let's see if they can convert one.
36 here playing good defense.
Pretty high over White's head.
And Bishop Foley here with the ball. Looking to make a move, get it out of their end zone.
Looks like it's going to be tossed, but it is going to make it over. And it looks like Bishop Foley is going to take their timeout of the half.
And I don't blame him there, Josh. You know, you kind of get a little bit of time to recoup here, but talk about that Bishop Foley defense, huh? They are dangerous right now. I don't think St. Clair is going to be able to do anything to them all night.
They did perform very well down there, and now they are giving themselves an offensive opportunity here with about 55 seconds left on the clock. That's enough time to score a goal. Maybe win a faceoff and score another.
It could. You know, it really could in the game of lacrosse here. 56 seconds is a lot of time. So we'll see what happens, see what they come out with. I'm, wondering here what coach is saying here down to him. Maybe take it easy, go into half here tied up, or, try to really, burn the Jets and, try to get another goal in the net here. So
certainly.
We'll see when they come out, see what they do.
I'm sure St. Clair's defense is planning for an attempt or a play on the offense to score. So let's see how St. Clair's defense performs here. This is certainly crunch time of the half.
Looks like both teams get their breakdown. They start to head back out to the field. Coach gets his last couple of words in.
Yep, but looks like he's going to be running a little bit over that timeout time.
A little over. I'm surprised the refs don't have any words for it. They're not trying to, in no rush to get him back out on the field or anything.
That's all right. It's a hot day.
A little extra time to get some water.
They all need a break down there. little frustration down there.
St. Clair might seem a little lackadaisical down there.
Dodge.
7 here. Sumner's with the ball. Makes a nice pass. A little high.
That looks like it's going to be a turnover. It certainly will be. This will be St. Clair ball. And like I said, I'm not sure if the defenses are playing very well, but certainly both offensives are just not really clicking today.
Yeah,
you can see it.
It's the passes there, Josh. And, Bishop Foley, they wasted a really good opportunity there to, now they can almost, let St. Clair just, run out the clock here, go into halftime, or we'll see if St. Clair wants to get a goal here themselves.
About 25 seconds from St. Clair, and I don't know where Zimmer was looking, but it looks like he's going to be stick down by number 4, and he's going to wheel it up.
Mats.
He's looking for that opportunity. It looked like Foley was going to call their second timeout of the half, but I'm not sure if he said timeout in time. I think he might have already passed the ball. The ball might have already been in the air.
Well, Josh, we don't have instant replay in our press box here, so we won't be able to take a look at that one.
Sadly, we will not. Looks like we got a little meeting from the refs right now. One of them is wearing pants. That is a bold move today on this hot day.
He's just, maybe he might be trying to get a sweat out in here, and some gentlemen, they like to wear, shorts. Some like to wear pants. It's really all just preference at that point, Josh. So I am in pants. And that's all preference.
See, I'm more of a shorts guy, but like we said, we all have our preferences.
Looks like we're getting back to the game here. Now remind me, Josh, this should be Bishop Foley's ball, correct? So they're going to have another opportunity here with about 15 seconds left.
Timeout, yeah, 15 seconds. Let's see if they turn it over or if they net one. Or if they're just going to hold it.
Looks like 5 here is trying to make a move here.
Looks like they're really trying to net one. They're going to be moving the ball quick. Feet on the crease. Fumbled a bit.
For the ball. He's not going to have enough time, though.
And, yeah, there's not enough time, and that is going to be the half. With that being said, we're 1-1 at the end of the half. We'll be back after the halftime break. Now here are a couple words from our sponsors.
La Mache is open in the south end of St. Clair's Riverview Plaza. La Mache, an artisan's experience, soon filled with over 40 unique artisans under one roof. Individual spaces with their own vibe, handmaids, pottery, French candies and jellies, Halloween, Christmas, candles, pottery. Walk through the halls of La Mache and see the individual booths that everyone's talking about. La Mache, an artisan's experience in the south end of the Riverview Plaza.
I'm Dr. Lee Bacheldor, Chief Medical Officer for Ascension River District Hospital. I'm speaking to you on behalf of the hundreds of outstanding physicians, associates, and volunteers who provide personalized, compassionate, high-quality health care at our beautiful hospital on South River Road. We've been proudly serving this community for more than 50 years. Even more important, we plan to continue serving this community for a long time to come. Always remember that we are here when you need us, 24 hours a day, right here, right now, today, and in the future. During the coronavirus pandemic we are currently living through, Ascension River District Hospital, our associates, and the Ascension, Michigan family in large are appreciative of the opportunity to sponsor our local sports teams and the live presentation of these events by CTV Cable Channel 6.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still here today is Josh Hilton and Colton Fettner. Now, we got a game on our hands.
You're telling me. We got a really good game here. We got two really good defenses that are playing here tonight. You know, we didn't really see too much good offense. A lot of missed passes. Both teams, pretty sloppy on offense. So, hopefully a nice 10-minute break, a little time to speak with their coaches and everything, get a good little pep talk going. Hopefully that gave them an opportunity to wake up.
For sure, and it has seemed to cool down a bit out there as we took a step outside of the box for halftime. There's a nice breeze rolling through our town, and it's going to cool down. It might still be pretty hot out there because there is sunlight beating down on that turf, though, however.
It definitely cooled down out there for these kids, so that's good.
Without a doubt. It looks like we're going to get Aiden Gedke out there on the face-off again for the fourth face-off of the day, and so far he's going 100%.
Let's see what we have here. Both players stand.
Looks like neither of them were getting set properly, so... Oh,
there we go. There's a.
That's going to be Gedke's first loss
that
of
was
the day
Dean
on
White there
face-off.
with the face-off victory.
But still going 75%. It's not bad at all. That's actually great percentage.
But not too many face-offs here tonight.
Not too many. Yes, only 4 because there's been 2 goals and
low scoring.
This is a third quarter.
It's Martinez with a nice pass there. To his teammate. It's 28 with the ball.
Uh, 20,
Looks like
Jim
they're trying to set
Leahy
something up
with
here.
the ball. Passes it. Open
Makes
look
it-
to
oop.
Sumners. Ball's going to pop out, but he's going to scoop it back up. Little look from 8.
Oh, and there's a
Harnedek.
goal there. That's by number 8.
With the goal.
That's Nick Harnedek there.
That is going to put Bishop Foley in the lead tonight. First time for Bishop Foley.
We could have something rolling here. Something's cooking.
Some momentum may be shifting in their favor after that
Goal
one,
by number
without a
2,
doubt.
Jack Hopkins.
It's seems us and the announcer aren't really
I don't know if I got that wrong or if we just heard wrong over the announcement there, Josh. But folks at home, my apologies if I did get that wrong.
No, it was number 8, Harnedek.
Yes.
With the goal on that. Sorry, it looks like there was another face-off win from Mr. Gedke down there, number 8, driving it in, gets that touch in the box.
St. Clair are coming in hot there. Now they're trying to play fast here, Josh.
Oh yeah, they got I'm sure they got a fire underneath them now that they're down. This is a team that has only lost 2 games, so they're not used to it.
Yep. Playing on their home turf.
Goodme with the pass middle. Just over crease man McLeod. Just over his head. Recovered, though, by Zimmer, and he's going to work it to Ethan White. Looks like he's going to maybe want to dodge. Goes down the right alley.
11 with
double
some good
team
defense
action. Nice shot on the run from White. Chase recovered by Cal Hiller.
That was Miller Augustin there, number 11. He's a senior. Very good defense there.
Pretty solid defense. I would agree with your statement there, Mr. Fettner. Goodme with the shot from the middle of the field, and it looked like it's going to bounce off maybe the goalie's foot. I didn't quite see that.
Yeah, it definitely bounced, whether that be a foot or a stick. But this Bishop Foley defense, they don't seem to be letting up.
Little dodge on the alley from Gedke. He's going to shoot it wide left of the net. So we got Mr. White with the ball, feeding it middle, but not the best pass. And a little fumble going on, but recovered by St. Clair's number 5, Colin Zimmer.
21 with the defense. It's Reese Allen.
Oh, and he's just going to be smacking his elbows. Really trying to get him to fumble that ball up.
This defense is not backing down, Josh.
Certainly not. They're pressing out hard because they know it's working for them.
Yeah. You know,
St. Clair seems to stress out a little bit when they have men on their hands and throw bad passes and just don't make good decisions. And that's something a defense can capitalize on for sure. As you can see, every single defenseman is playing out and throwing poke checks on their hands.
Number 11 is ready. And there's the goal.
And that is going to be the second one of the night for Ethan White. He's going to be carrying both of the goals of St. Clair in his pocket. So it looks like we're going to be looking at face-off number 6 of the night here. 4-1 by St. Clair's Aiden so far. So he's going 4 for 5, and let's see how he handles number 6.
You know, they were taking a lot of shots there. It was really only a matter of time before, you know, that defense let up a crease there.
Certainly. Like the great Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So they're not going to score unless they take some shots.
You got that right, Josh. Looks like we got Hopkins out here for the face-off for Bishop Foley.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy win for Gedke there. Oh, he fumbles the ball a little bit, but he's going to move it to Zimmer, and it's going to be a win. So that's going to be Gedke going 5 for 6 on the evening. Very great percentage.
You know, Bishop Foley's here relying on their defense again, and if St. Clair starts taking all these shots again, I don't know, they could break. So see if they can make a move here.
The ball popped out on that split dodge by Zimmer, but he seemed to be able to recover it. Good. Open crease look.
Oh, great shot.
Gedke with the rocket down. Appears to went 5-hole in between the goalie's legs. Great shot. Even better look.
Bishop Foley needs to start, you know, taking these face-offs a little bit more seriously here. So, you know, this could be, you know, this could make or break the game just from these face-offs. They keep letting St. Clair win. It's not going to be good for them. Down
there, that was textbook offense, but back up here at the face-off, X, we're gonna see that Gedke's he's a very good player there. As I know him personally, and he says that's what he wants his specialty to be in face-off. So
it's definitely the most interesting part of the game, I would say. So we got Dean White out there again, a senior for Bishop Foley.
Without a doubt, and that's gonna conclude face-off number 7 with another win for Gedke.
You know, these face-off losses are hurting Bishop Foley right now, Josh.
For sure, and they're definitely helping out St. Clair. As we got Gedke sitting at a nice 86% on the face-offs. A little dodge down and pass, but it's going to be an attempted scoop by Zimmer and flung out of his stick and flung out a number 4 stick from Bishop Foley. Seems that no one can hang on to that ground ball. Oh, and a nice shot by Peter Vitale. Sophomore out there.
Now who was that? Mr. Peter? Safe goal by number 11, Peter Vitale.
That's a good thing to see an underclassman being able to net one in a close game like this.
Yeah, especially on this defense that we've seen here in the beginning.
They certainly know how to play defense.
They do.
There's no joke about that. And
it looks like maybe they're starting to fall apart a little bit. Coach, seems like he has a few words here for the team.
When you get an underclassman scoring one of your goals in a close game, that can really give your team a lot of momentum, for sure, without a doubt. And I'm sure St. Clair now is pretty pumped up about that goal from Peter Vitale. That's going to be his first of the night. We're looking at with that goal, that's going to bring us to face-off number 8.
Looking at a 4-2 score here. St. Clair in the lead. St. Clair's looking to run with this right now. I think Bishop Foley needs some kind of momentum change here. Try to turn things around, and Coach is still out there talking to the team. So
St. Clair has the momentum in their favor, and I think without a doubt they have the ability to keep on rolling and keep on moving that train chugging. So Bishop Foley's going to really have to step it up and be a brick wall against that freight train from St. Clair and stop the momentum and maybe work the game a little bit more in their favor.
Yeah. And we all know where it starts off at, and that's at the face-off here. And that is where Bishop Foley has really struggled at tonight. So they're going to need a win here. They're going to put out Jack Hopkins here. So we'll see what he can do. They need to get this win, though, if they want to change the tide.
It's fine. They're like the same person anyways. I don't know.
Wait, is there 2 Charlies on this team?
There's only one Charlie.
And we still have Hayden Gedke out there on face-off. So face-off number 8. Let's see how Mr. Gedke does. It's going to be another easy win for him. He wins in front to create a fast break. Shot by Charlie Goodme right off the goalie's stick.
Good block there by goalie Aiden Hibden, number 1. He's junior.
Gedke's going to be sitting at 88%
Bishop
now
Foley
on
almost
face-offs.
takes it here. Number 4 with a good little break up there. That's Nolan Matz. Isn't able to keep possession of it.
Ball slowed down a little bit down behind the net at X by Aiden Gedke. Moves it to Ethan White, Jr. He's going to dodge from X. And just swing a shot, and I think that had the potential to go in if it didn't hit another defenseman. It was certainly a good shot.
That's Nolan Matz with the ball there. He's looking to survey the field, make a nice pass here. Number 8.
Looks like we got a wide man open. Man wide open. Wide man open. Man wide open.
Man
Sorry,
wide open.
My
Josh.
apologies.
There you go. Passes it to X.
Oh, he's going to throw a
gives him that
check and
shove.
almost pushes him out of bounds on that. That was a very good attempt at a turnover there by Mike Rancilio.
Ball back to Sumner's here. We all know him.
It looks like attackman Peter Vitale got caught on defense, and that's certainly going to pose as an opportunity for Bishop Foley's offense.
Sumner's here. He's not able to catch that pass there. He's going to regret that one.
Yeah, probably. Derek's breaks.
I want to say that's probably the first error that we've seen from Sumner's here tonight. He's been playing pretty consistent here, so only a sophomore for him, so he might have a pretty bright future ahead of him.
It looks like St. Clair's just not going to ride on that and just give Bishop Foley that free clear. I don't know what the motive behind that was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, ooh, almost has a one hand with the
Like
stick.
Ancilia with the hard defense. Stumbling a little bit, but seems
to
to
20.
be able to recover.
Yeah, he's very quiet.
Back to
Passes it
Lorenzo.
Martinez surveys the field, looking to set something up
And
here.
it looks like he's going to be looking back to Jim Leahy with the ball. Leahy down the right alley.
Over to Sumners.
You should invent that. You know they actually do have
I'm seeing some pretty good St. Clair defense here.
those. It's 80.
Certainly, certainly.
There's 2 8.
Ball at X with Harnedick.
Back over to Sumners here. You know, they've been passing this ball around here. They're just looking for their crease here. You know, St. Clair's playing some good defense.
Yep, them passing the ball around definitely has the opportunity to tire out St. Clair's defense and then cause an opening for them to capitalize on.
And that means I have to leave before him so that I can get home and barricade myself in my room. Before he gets
Number 8 here with the ball.
He's going to go
Takes a
through a
couple
couple
hits.
different bodies right there, and he's still carrying that ball.
and then I have 2 right here. And I don't have an ear yet, but I have one. It kind of, yeah.
It's number 20, James Amons. Over to number 8, Nick.
He's got a wide open look to Sumners with
Oh,
the
and
shot, and
Sumners
that
with
is
the
going
goal
to
there.
find its way to the back of the net. And that was a great offensive possession by excuse me, great offensive possession by Bishop Foley here. They seem to have been able to tire out the St. Clair defense by passing the ball, moving it around quickly, and looks like they got that open look right across to Sumners there, and he was able to find the back of the net on that one.
Yep, they were waiting for their opportunity there. They made some good passes, and I don't really think we saw too many dropped passes there. I think, you know, they stayed pretty consistent out there, and that's what we thought we were going to see from the start of this game. But, you know, it started off a little slow, but both teams have seemed to, you know, kind of wake up a little bit and pick it back up.
Yep, and now we're going to see Gedke out there for face-off number 9 of the night. It looks like he's going to win it forward. Will he be able to scoop that ground ball? Ooh, passes it to his teammate. And he is going to get the win in the stat book for that.
St. Clair has been very dominant with these face-offs.
Yeah, Mr. Aiden Gedke he's going to 8 for 9. That is 89%, ladies and gentlemen,
It's impressive.
on the night for face-offs. That is very, very good. It looks like Goodman's going to look to Drake Erickson, and it's just going to be a little miscommunication on their part. It seemed Erickson wasn't ready for that pass. Roll back, and the shot goes bottom right, and that is a great shot by Colin Zimmer. His first of the night. Number 5 with the 5th goal of the night. We got about 2 minutes left here in this quarter, bringing us at face-off number 10 of the evening.
Bishop Foley needs to get another possession here. They have some time to pass the ball around like they were that last possession where they scored, but we're getting in here to the last quarter of the game. They might need to speed things up a little bit if they want to catch up with this St. Clair lacrosse team.
Gedke with another face-off win there. He's going to be going 90% on the night now.
It's a good save by number 1, Aiden Hibden there, the junior.
Looks like there's going to be a couple rough passes, but it eventually was going to work its way down there to number 8 on Bishop Foley, but he couldn't quite scoop the ball. He fumbled it a little bit, and pass from Vitale to Hiller on St. Clair's part, but seemed to not be able to connect, and that ball's going to be out of bounds. Turnover on St. Clair, Bishop Foley's ball. Now we got about a minute left in this quarter, so let's see if Bishop Foley is able to net one before the end of it.
They don't have a lot of time to play that pass game. They're going to have to really put something together here. You can hear Coach from the sidelines there giving them the 1-minute warning.
Bit of a handcuffed pass right there, but he seems to catch it pretty easy. And we got about 20 seconds now.
Sumner's got the ball. He's trying to make a move. Takes a shot.
Good shot. Now we got 19 left on the clock.
It's worth a shot. I think they needed to try something there at least, you know. Short time.
Sure, they definitely have another opportunity here as long as they're moving the ball quickly. They might decide to hold it, though, for the quarter. End of the quarter does not mean you give up possession, so might be the smarter thing just to hold on to the ball here. It seems that
now they'll still keep possession there, correct?
Since no one had the possession there at the end, I believe it might actually be a face-off. I think might have been a better decision for the coach just to tell him to hold on to the ball. But with the end of that quarter, it looks like we're going to go hear another message from our sponsors.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
And we are back with the final quarter of this game. We got 12 minutes left at the start of this quarter, and looks like it's going to be 5-3. St. Clair has the advantage on this, and what it looks like I said, yes, it is going to be a face-off now here, and this is going to mark face-off number 11 of the night. It's a good bit of face-offs. Not too high though. Usually games are a bit more higher scoring in this little game we call lacrosse here, but
we were talking about how we've only seen about 3 face-offs on the day, and then all of a sudden now we're at face-off number 11. So
exactly, they come up on you.
Yeah.
These teams are more eager to score goals, and they're scoring more and getting scored on more, and that is going to be another face-off for Aiden Gedke. He passes it down to Charlie Goodme, looking for that assist, but Goodme seems to not be able to hit the net on that one.
Better battle there on the face-off for Bishop Foley. So I thought almost that they won that one, but
and it looks like that's going to be a turnover, so that's going to be an over and back. And I think that's the first time we saw one of those tonight. And in lacrosse, it's very similar to a backcourt violation in basketball. Once you get it over the 50 on offense, you cannot take it back over the 50. Otherwise, it is an automatic turnover. Very similar to something you'd see in a basketball game with an over and back violation.
Good knowledge there for the folks at home, Josh. Gives it to number 5 here. Sumner's looking to make a move.
It's going to be a pretty aggressive defense out there by Zimmer. Forces a turnover. Maybe. It's going to be a bit of a scrum, but actually retained by Bishop Foley.
Number 8, Nick Hornadek. Looking to make his move here. Passes it over to Hopkins.
Looks like
Over
they're
to
going to be
Summers.
taking a little
Sumner's
bit of
open.
time and finding a good opportunity. And again, that is a pretty textbook offense done by Bishop Foley. And
really by Jack Sumner's there. We've been saying his name all night. Only a sophomore, so.
but it seems he seems to be the heart of the offense out there.
He sure does. I think he's a pretty good player, and he's got a couple more years left of high school lacrosse. He could turn out to be something great.
Oh, he can certainly be a great player, without a doubt. I can see it. So face-off number 12 with a win by Aiden Gedke. So now Aiden is sitting at 92% on face-offs.
Very impressive.
That's something a scout is going to love to hear for sure. A little quick feed look by Ethan White to Hiller, but pass seems to not make it there, and it's going to be an attempted clear by Bishop Foley. Again, just a little bit of weed whipping down there.
Weed whipping down there. Finally recovered here by St. Clair.
Ethan White pulls it out. He's gonna pass it. Look crease. Look McLeod, and just not there. It doesn't seem to connect.
Could have been dangerous, though, if he would have caught that ball.
Could have been very dangerous. So McLeod was wide open there for a little split second. That's enough time to put one right in the back of the net. A little fumble by Erickson, but he gets the ball back, no worries. He's going to look like he takes that dodge. Gets a little bit of a double team here. Splits it. Shoots. Right off the close near pipe here.
Looked like it was right off the bar there.
Well, it looks like he's going to give him a little push out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. So Drake Erickson with the caused turnover. And he was wide open there for a second. He's going to move the ball around. A little bit aggressive. Bishop Foley's defense. White's able to shake him off. Move to some space where he's not getting attacked by him. A little feed from Goodme to Erickson, and a bit high on that pass, and that's going to result in another turnover for St. Clair's offense.
27, John Roy for Bishop Foley comes off the field. I just saw some really good defensive play there by him. He takes a seat, gets a fist bump from his teammates. He's going to get a little bit of water in him now. There's a good catch by number 11.
Good catch and even better pass, I would say, by number 32 on Foley's defense.
Augustin comes off the field. 2, Hopkins with the ball. Tosses it over to Martinez. Martinez, the Hornadek.
No, we got about 7.5 minutes left in this game. 5-4. Saints are still leading, but I sense a Bishop Foley goal right here to tie it up. I can feel it in the air.
They're playing that passing game. Sumners has got the ball right now. See what he can do with it.
Makes
a nice
action.
spin
Sumners
move. Oh,
with a great shot, but it just seems to go a little wider than that. Really good opportunity there by Sumners.
really showing off his athletic ability there.
Without a doubt.
Martinez with the ball.
To see someone as a sophomore, as an underclassman, leading that team, it's pretty big to see him step up like that.
Oh, very impressive, especially going against this St. Clair defense. Looks like Hopkins picks up the ball here. Gonna toss it over here to number 8, who makes a nice swim move here. He's looking to go in, passes it off.
Call. Looks like we got a little bit of a flag action. I'm not sure. I didn't catch anything. My guess is it's gonna be a slash on St. Clair.
It's kind of what I was thinking. I think it was right after.
Let's see what the official has to say. It looks like that's gonna be a slash and cause a 1-minute penalty. And with that penalty, Bishop Foley is going to use a timeout, talk some things over, talk some strategy, see if they have this man up opportunity, and I'm sure they're really looking to put one in the back of the net here. We have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do. Folks at home, get ready for a very good last half of this last quarter. I think Bishop Foley needs to stick to passing that ball around like they have been, especially last quarter and this quarter. They've been doing it very well. You know, they're trying to tire out that defense. I think it's working for them. I think they go out there, they stick to that. You know, they give Sumners the ball, let him work his magic.
Certainly. I believe Bishop Foley has been doing great on offense at passing the ball around and getting goal opportunities from that. Certainly, we haven't seen much of that passing game from St. Clair, but they've still been able to net their goals. But looks like Bishop Foley is going to just have to take a little bit of a different tactic to be able to put one in the back of the net.
Oh yeah.
Now it looks like right here someone called for a stick check on Sumner's stick. Now in this situation, these refs are going to check his stick, make sure it's all legal. And in the situation that his stick is illegal in any manner, refs will throw a flag, and it would be a 3-minute unreleasable penalty. But everything seems to check out with Sumners, and he's ready to get back out there.
How do you take it out if you want to?
No, I don't want you to take it.
But how?
You just undo the little ball things.
The ball?
Both teams head back out to the field.
So will I. If you are, I will be too.
Now we still do have that. Before our timeout, we did have that slash called on St. Clair's number 7, Duncan McLeod, and that is going to be a 1-minute opportunity. So there's 6.5 minutes left in this quarter, and there's going to be 5.5 before we're back to even 6-on-6 lacrosse. So let's see if Bishop Foley's got what it takes to drive one in the back of the net.
Sumners with the ball here, makes a nice pass over to Hopkins. Over to number 8, Hornadek. Over to his X-Man. Here's that passing that we're talking about, Josh.
Certainly,
Here it comes.
They're working it around, getting St. Clair's defense a little out of position, and now that it looks like they're running one of their man-up plays, that was a great shot by Martinez, but it's going to be blocked off
Bishop
of
Foley
a
here with the
defender's
ball,
stick.
passes it to Sumners.
Back to Sumners up top. Good save by Lucas Recor out in net. That is a big stop on a man down play, and he was just going to throw that ball on the clear, but looks like Goodmead's going to miss it. But it is recovered by White, and from what I understand, they should slow things down here. And Goodmead loses that ball. They had the opportunity to kill that penalty, but it looks like now the penalty's over anyway, and we're back to 6-on-6. But Bishop Foley is going to have the ball on offense, and They're only down by 1 goal here. Sumner's with the step down.
And this is great St. Clair defense that we're seeing right now going against Sumner's and company.
Great stop there by Recor out in that, and looking a little sloppy on St. Clair's clear, but I'm sure they will be able to pull something together here as they got a little 2-on-1 ground ball action. Reed Wirt with the pass out to Hiller. Hiller with a little fumble, but nice clear by defenseman on Bishop Foley. Stick down by Mikey Rancilio. It looks like he's gonna just find himself a lot of black jerseys down there that he ran into. And Ethan Peckman though with the breakaway, with the scoop, passes it over to Zimmer, and pass just out of his reach, resulting in a turnover for St. Clair. You know, that was a big opportunity right there. I think if they could have netted that one, it could have really been the dagger.
Yeah, we saw another situation like that earlier in the quarter that would have been very dangerous there. So, you know, they're very close, this team, the St. Clair team, to chaining things together and, you know, looking really good out there. Bishop Foley comes up with the ball, makes it back over to Hornadek. He's going to survey the field, give it a toss over to Hopkins.
Well, it certainly does look like they're going to be slowing things down, probably wasting a little bit of time. So, you know, they can tie up with a little bit of time left and maybe get another goal after that and try and call that game. But so far, we got about 3.5 minutes left here in the game. Oh, a little yard sale by Maddox Mosel. Then we call it, well, yard sale is when you knock the whole stick out of an offensive player's hand. You know, everyone goes crazy for that because that's a nice thing to see.
And as a current player, Josh, that's something that you really like to see, right?
Yes, for sure, without a doubt. And just another just not well orchestrated clear by St. Clair results in a turnover, and looks like it's going to be another offensive opportunity for Foley, if not possessed by St. Clair here on this ground ball. Mosel with the body out there. He pushes him, and 3 minutes left in this game, and this one's a nail biter for sure.
It certainly is.
I'm getting anxious up here to see who's going to pull away with the victory.
I know, you never know what could happen. 3
Still,
minutes is a lot of time.
Still anyone's game for sure. Now, if I was St. Clair here, I'd organize the offense to kill quite a bit of time here, and then maybe take another shot or two. I would not go for anything too rash right now.
Yeah, take your time, pass the ball around, play this smart.
He's gonna feed Crease, and again, that was a risky pass. I wouldn't have thrown myself with this much time left. But you know, it almost paid off for them. They could have netted another one, but looks like Zimmer's got he's gonna get a little dodge going. He's got double team on him. Now pulls it out, and from what I understand, he sees that the clock is running low and they're up, so he's going to try and kill a little bit of time. So here in there's a shot by Goodme wide left of the net. In this situation, as a defense, it looks like there's a timeout for St. Clair. But in this situation as a defense, so for Bishop Foley, they want to be pressing out if St. Clair's trying to kill the ball and waste time.
Yeah, you really want to be pressing up. You know, you don't have too much time to work with here, but you know you got to be careful. You don't want to draw any penalties, anything like that. You know, so you got to play it safe, but still press at the same time.
Certainly, because you do want to give yourself another team. You want to give your team another opportunity to maybe tie the game up and maybe even go up in the lead. So this is a tricky situation as a coach to tell your team what to do, but I'm certain both these teams are well coached. As you can see, it's a pretty even matchup here tonight. But so we got the final 2 minutes here, and it looks like this timeout's going to be winded down couple more seconds on it, and it's going to be St. Clair's ball. Let's see if they can hang on to this lead and secure the win tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how Bishop Foley responds here. I can only wonder what Coach is saying down there. It sounds like he's kind of giving his team a little bit of hype, and we'll see what they do. I think they got to press hard here, like you were saying, though. They really got to give it their all, see what they can do. And even if they do get the ball back, they still won't have all that much time to pass the ball around, which is what we've seen is their best offense. They've taken their time, passed. But, they're really going to have to put something together if they can get this ball back from St. Clair.
So it looks like everyone's going to jog out to their relative positions on the field, and looks like we will get this game shortly rolling. Ball's going to start behind the cage at X with Cal Hiller.
Number 3, Aiden Shapiro is going to be covering him.
He's got a little takeaway on that.
Aiden Shapiro's got the ball here.
That was textbook what we were talking about, Colton.
Yep, you got that right.
He was pressing out, and he got that turnover, but looks like Charlie Goodme was able to get a nice ride and get the ball back for his team. That's a big play that Goodme just made right there.
Good defense by Shapiro.
Ethan White runs open into the wide field. Oh, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to be the dagger in this game, as Ethan White actually scores his hat trick there, and that's his third of the game. It's going to make it 6-4, St. Clair with the lead. A minute and a half left in the game. I'm not saying it's over by any means, but it's certainly going to be hard to recover from that as a team that's down.
It sure is. You hate to say that's the nail in the coffin, but we got another face-off coming up here. We haven't seen the best face-off action by Bishop Foley, but you never know. Anything can happen. They could come up with the ball, go down the field, score.
Yep, so this is going to be face-off number 13 for Aiden Gedke, and it's going to be his 12th win, so that is going to put him at 92.3% for the evening. I'm not sure if there's going to be any other face-offs, but again, that is a great percentage that we're looking at here, and I certainly do think that played a big factor in St. Clair's victory here tonight. I think that without him, it would have been a lot tougher for them to get the ball on these offensive possessions. I think he really helped out his team there.
Yeah, if we had different face-off matchups here, it could be a whole lot different score. But we're going to see Bishop Foley with the ball here now.
It looks like they called a ward there on Zimmer, and for those of you that don't know at home, a ward is essentially when you stiff arm another man's stick. You cannot do that here.
Oh, pass all the way from downtown, caught by number 23.
We got 45 seconds on the clock. Open look to number 20. But Mosul is going to be able to scoop that up and give that to his goalie. About 35 seconds now in the rest of the game. Wall's going to drop it, wheel it up. Gets it to number 2 on Bishop
That's
Foley.
Hopkins.
20 seconds left. Let's see if they can bang one in the back of the net here. Open. Number 8. There's going to be a takeaway.
There's a flag down on the field now.
So that is going to be another flag on St. Clair's Duncan McLeod. I believe that is the second penalty of the night. Looks like he caught him in the helmet a little bit, but they're going to label that as a slash for 1 minute, and he's going to be out the remainder of the game. St. Clair's going to have to play 6-on-5 lacrosse for the rest of the game. The remaining 15 seconds. Let's see if...
Get an extra 2 seconds off on that. I don't know if you guys caught it.
Let's see if Bishop Foley can add another
Sumner's.
one, but it looks like it is going to be blocked, and Logan Wall walls it up the wing. And that is going to be a win here for St. Clair. Very hard-fought game between the two teams. I certainly don't think Bishop Foley should be mad with their performance. I think St. Clair just had the factor of momentum for sure on this one, especially with that goal from Peter Vitale, sophomore. I think that's when things started really changing for St. Clair.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Josh. There, definitely nothing to hang your head on, but good game by both teams, and it's a pleasure being here with you today.
It was a pleasure, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.
East China High School sports have been brought to you by Ascension River District Hospital, along with support from North Star Bank, St. Clair Chevy Buick GMC, Ace Hardware in La Mache, the Murphy Inn, St. Clair Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and CTV.